So review day for systems of equations. Test next time. Yes. It's like part green and part white. Bright white. Okay. All right. So it's going to be a quiz, but double strength. And I'm going to put some can't miss problems on it, starting with these. Again, I don't know that you need to copy them, but you might want to pay attention. Okay, correlations. This is it. I'm putting this exact slide on there. All right, which one is the positive correlation? So positive slope, positive correlation, negative then is which one?
C.
C. And if you can't really tell, then it's no correlation. And we'll put, that's 3 questions right there. That's 20% of your test. But all right, but what's bad about it? You miss one, you're almost guaranteed to miss 2. Can you take that out? All right. So unless you put AAA, then you're guaranteed to get 1 right. But anyway, nobody should miss these. All right, that's 3 questions. Also on there, I'm going to put this. This will be 3 more questions. Yeah. So if I give you the 3 words, the 3 pictures, and the 3 numbers of solutions, can you match them up? It'll be matching. Okay. So tell me, use your words or mine. All right. What did I describe this as? If you were independent, what does that mean?
Then you don't need to rely on it.
I do it by myself. Right? So that should be 1, and 1 solution means they intersected how many times?
1.
Can't believe I'm asking. Okay. So you'll have to match up the picture with the number of solutions with the word independent. Just remember independent. All right. If you think dependent, as I always say, you're dependent on your group of friends. Okay. Many. Okay. And what does many look like? When it's the exact same lines that overlap and they share all their points. You can't say all, you just say there are too many for me to list. All right. And inconsistent, if you are inconsistent, no solutions. And when do you get no solutions? When you have what kind of lines? Parallel, I guess should have a little triangle there. Okay. So that's 40% of your test right there. Can't miss. Can't miss. Okay. So what is the other 60%? All right. With the calculator, I'm going to give you 1, what do you call it? 1 like your 2-5 homework. So, and before I talk about that, your extra credit has arrived. All right. They finally got the Junior Math League up and running. So these will be after school on these dates, and I'll add the points to whatever test is close to it. 1 point for going, plus 1 for every question you get right. I think there are 6 questions. So conceivably, you can add 7 points to 5 different tests. Okay, it is on Schoology. And I thought I had it somewhere else. I'll post it over there too. Okay, good enough. All right, back to getting you ready for the test. All right, 2-5. Which one were you asking about? 15 or something? Okay. Actually, 15 and 17 were, you didn't have to plug in numbers, right? They just wanted to know what it was. Right. What did they want you to do for 15? For each situation, predict the type of correlation you might find. Okay. Do you think that the change in the first quantity will will cause a change in a second. All right. Number of ice cream cones sold and temperature. What do you think? Temperature goes up, what would you think would happen to the number of ice cream cones? You would think it'd go up. Okay. And temperature go down, so does sales. So think. Make your own. Let's go. Sales temp. So you said when the temperature is low, we have low what? Sales? Yeah. And then as temp goes up, so do sales. Name that correlation.
Positive.
Definitely positive. Okay. But no numbers to plug in or anything. Okay. So 17, person's age and the number of cassette tapes. Do you own any?
No.
No. Okay. Well, my generation, that's what we had to come up, grow up with. So the older you are, the more you have. So it looks like this again, right? Well, the younger you are, and the fewer you have. All right. They're not all positive. Some of them are negative. Okay. I think the one we always used was, number of items of clothing you wear and temperature. Okay. As it gets colder, you put on hoodies and jackets and hats. And when it goes down, you're happy with t-shirts and shorts and stuff. Okay. So, all right. Good enough. All right. But one calculator problem, like, let's point one out. Number 9, you guys did number 9 in homework, right?
Yep.
You can do number 9. You're good for the test. So how do we do it? Step 1. Let me just write them down so I can go to another screen. Okay. I guess 1, you gotta have a calculator. I do. It's more card again. Okay. So step 1, after I've cleared it and gotten the test. Okay. Where do I go? Stat. Stat edit. And then I type those in. Wow, not even close. Read them to me. -10. Oops. -10. Struggle bus. -5. -1.
3.
Okay. So that goes in column 1 and 3, 1.
-4.
Okay. So step 1, stat edit, plug them in. Now I want to see them. What steps do I have to do there? I got to turn on the stat plot. Second Y. Second Y. Turn it on. Okay. And then zoom what? Zoom 9 or 0. There they are. Okay. And on the test, I'm just going to make it a line, but I think this was supposed to be either a line or a parabola. Could you see a parabola in here? Looks more like a line to me. Okay. So let me go to mode. Turn on what? Stat diagnostics. What you guys get AP stats or whatever. Okay, this should always be on. I don't know why it defaults to off. It should always be on. Okay, what else? When you get to the SOL, this should always be on. A plus BI. So that if you get square root of -4, what's the answer? 2i, but your calculator won't do that for you unless you have A plus BI. Okay. And, I'm teaching you how to do things, using your brain and all, but you're going to be able to use a calculator on final exam, SOL, SAT. So we got to know our tricks too. Okay. All right. So now I quit and go where? Stat middle column. Which one is the best fit line that you're going to use on test? Number 4. Okay. Oops, went too far. Okay. And then here, where do I find the store there? Alpha F4. And put it wherever you wish. Yeah, and what are you going to put on my test for your full credit? Y equals 1 decimal place. So with that -0.7x looks like minus what? 3.9. That's it. Yep. So what extra question am I throwing on there since you did all that work for one answer? Yeah, I'll ask for a new number. Okay. So here's your picture. What if I want to know the answer when x is, I don't know, 7? I can see it. So what keystrokes? Hit the magic button. And value. And what did I say? 7, 8, whatever. Okay. And your answer -9.0. And I got to say this, I didn't take off points. In fact, I think I might have given you a bonus. All right. When you round -8.95, it's really this. Why do you need the 0?
Yeah. So that they know it's not.
Okay. I couldn't have said it better myself. Not -9 straight up. It's -9-ish. So even if the round leaves you with 0, you got to put it. Okay. So from now on, I'll expect that. All right. So what's the answer? -9. How else could you have gotten that answer? You could have put 7 where? Yeah, you could have put it in for x. Do this. All right. All right. And finally, what if I want to know the answer when x is 20? That's way off the screen. Okay. If I try that, what does the calculator give me? 20 gives me an error. This calculator can't figure out that 20 is part of the graph. So where you gotta go? Window. And I don't know, put in anything bigger than 20. Looks good. All right. But also the graph was going where? Up or down? It's going down. So I need more down. So make that down a little bit more. Now when you press graph, and oops, value, what I say, 20. Yeah, I get an answer. Okay. And so it gave me an error because it couldn't figure out that it was beyond the screen. So you might have to change the window. So that's it for the extra stuff that'll be on your calculator. All right. Other than that, okay, your goal today should be, all right, to practice 6 questions, 3 with calculator, 3 without, just like the quiz you took. And I'll have those for you. And that's going to be it. All right. See you. All right, so let's look at the quiz answers real quick. All right, let's start with the calculator ones. All right, this version right here. Okay. All right. Teach me, how did you do number one? Since it has a square, you can't do matrix. What'd you have to do?
The y equals
Y1, Y2. Oh, my goodness. Okay. And then you got a picture like that, right? And then where's the where are the keystrokes? Get rid of this.
Oh, I think.
All right, hang on. Please, we are taping.
All right.
Okay, so hit the magic button, and then how do you find intersections? Of course, 5, and then enter, enter, enter. But you might have to move your little X if you got 2 answers. If you already got one, do it again and move the X to the other one. Okay, so that's graphing. Okay, it'll definitely be one of those. Okay, and then the others, okay, I went with the RF. Okay, I need to make sure you know what belongs in the answer and what doesn't. Okay, I'm such a nerd, I did it by hand and I got this. Okay, what shouldn't be in my little answer box is 0 equals 0. What the heck does that mean? Okay, it's a true statement, but it has nothing to do with the answer. And what's the answer? If 0 equals 0, many. Okay, but look, here's what I also don't want to see down here. Okay, that means nothing. So don't put that in the answer box. But what are you looking for? Once you got the matrix, okay, you're looking for the identity, cascading ones and everybody else 0. You ain't got them. So now you just compare what? Bottom 2. If 0 equals 0, many, and what if it didn't? None. Yeah, no solutions. Okay, but that should be it for what's in there. When you see the identity matrix, of course, where's the answer? The last column. Okay, form counts 1 whole point. Okay, make sure you put it 3, 2, 5. Parenthetical. Any questions on calculator? I think you're ready. Okay. The other version, just so you can check yourself. Again, parabola and line, two pairs of or 2 intersections, 2 points. In the middle, 0 does not equal 1, so no solutions. And then here I did have the identity matrix, so 6, -1, 2. All right. Calculator, good. And this one, okay. First one I did linear combo, I believe. Second one, linear combo. And I got 0 equals 0 again. And I'm not going to have time to go through these, but at least now it's on the video if you want to check your work. I got rid of, let's see. First, I got rid of X, then I got rid of Z, and I got Y equals 2. Put it in my answer, I'm up to half credit. Then I plugged 2 back in and worked backwards. Okay. 5, 2, -5. Numbers were a little big on that one. This one, much nicer. Okay. With a no solution in the middle. All right. So answers are there for you. I wish you the best.